Not that it's a bad thing at all, but I feel like the content lately for the past, week or two now has been very home oriented. Just because we've had a lot of tasks and chores and jobs and things to knock out here that I haven't really left. I will say though, it's hard to leave, or at least want to leave, when this is home. You know, it's a nice problem to have, let's put it that way. You guys had some good name ideas for the two rails. This one, what did we decide on? Smiley? I think that got the most comments. Get it? Cause like eye, mouth, smiley. This one, there were two winners for that rail that I really enjoyed, and it was, oh man, I'm gonna forget. Smirk, cause it kind of looks like the smirk, like I don't know how to smirk, like the smirk emoji. Or the one that I liked better is like a like a bendy straw, one of those plastic straws that you can flip the tip. All right. Anyway, I'm about to blow your guys' mind right now. I'm actually leaving the house prepared for once in my life. I'm bringing some essentials. Okay, what are we gonna need? What are we gonna need? What are we gonna need? You. Oh, this could come in handy. You know what? I'm gonna go above and beyond too and see if we have battery. Look at that. Not only am I bringing something, but I'm making sure that it's charged. And then, you know, just in case, we need a old reliable, because we're going street skating today. You know what? This might help too. That seems like something I'd do. I've actually done that before, where I've driven over an hour to go street skate and not brought my board. We got the HD sweeper, we got the VX sweeper, we got the skateboard. I have a gallon of water in the car. What else could I possibly forget? I guess we'll find that out once we get there. Honestly, these are all things I should probably have. Oh, okay, the leaf blower is probably a little overkill, but I probably should always have like a broom, extra water, some sort of snack, or just like emergency supplies in the back of the truck. Like, I feel like I'm not utilizing this whole truck thing yet. Still getting used to it. Oh, and then I guess speaking of truck things, there is one more thing that I wanted to not forget. I was thinking about taking the 240 today for another like street skating adventure with Yes 14, or I don't even know what we call it, or if that's a series now, but I figured like with the leaf blower and the broom, and like we might be leaving the car and exploring for, I don't know, it just wasn't worth bringing. I want this, well, our little suction mount for car vlogging. And then this is actually my camping pile. Got some camping chairs, got that mattress for the bed, our little stove, some plates, coffee mugs, cooking utensils, solar panels. These things are really sick, as well as a little fridge for the car, or you can run them off the solar panels, kind of whatever. And then a whole bunch of battery. Dude, these batteries look so sketchy to me, but they're supposed to be like see-through, so you can take them on airplanes for TSA, but they look sketch to me for some reason. Little electric portable generator, the batteries. I just want one of these to charge my camera batteries and stuff. That's the funny thing about leaving the house now, is I tend to, I mean, I guess it's better than under preparing, but I tend to like act like I'm leaving for weeks. I'm gonna be gone for a couple hours. I think I'll be fine. All right, today's gonna be fun. Well, knock on fake leather or whatever that is. Mental checklist. These are the batteries for the camera, which is why I wanted to bring this. Make sure those stay charged because this car doesn't have a USB-C port. Really? God damn it. We're meeting up with someone that some of you may know, some of you may not know, regardless of, well, to be fair, I've never actually met him either. This is gonna be my first time meeting, although we have talked online. I really just be meeting up with internet strangers, huh? That's pretty crazy. Actually, you know what? I think instead of me introducing him, I'll wait until we actually link up so he can introduce himself and give you the proper backstory that you may need. Super cool guy though. I'm excited to finally link up. And then on the topic of camping, which I forgot is the reason I showed you that whole camping pile. I want to go camping again, dude. And this has nothing to do with this video at all, but I really do want to start easing into more like camping content. I don't know if you guys remember when Gabe and I went like a month ago or whatever. That was like that was so fun to me. Like, I enjoyed the videos that came out of it when we went up to Mammoth. I'd love to do that, like once a week or once a month or something. So if anyone's got any recommendations of, you know, let's start somewhat local. Let's do Northern California. If anyone's got camping recommendations, let me know, because I really want to get into that more on this channel. We're driving to Sac. We got, I don't know if you guys can see that, we got 23 minutes until we get to where we're going. Where are we going? You may ask. I don't really know. The homie who we're linking up with said, well, see, I want him to do the introduction. He knows spots, and he knows unique spots, which will kind of make sense as we link up. I'm kind of going into this as blind as you guys are, but I know that we're gonna hit a couple spots, and some of them might be unique, to say the least. So we're gonna be at the first spot in 22 minutes now. I guess I'll see you there. Oh, yep. All right. I see the spot here. This looks sick.
Okay. Your destination will be on the left.
Yes, I see it. I got here a little early. Well, okay, I got here 3 minutes early. I don't see him here yet, though. Even this is sick. The little, like, parking spaces are separated with railroad ties. I feel like we can do some grinds or stalls or stuff there. Wow, is this what happens when you get a big truck, is you just start parking like an absolute idiot? How did that happen? That's crazy. It's Sunday, everything's closed, no one's here. I always used to talk shit when I'd see like big trucks parked like that, and I really became that. That's insane. Look at this, dude. This is sick. You have a little like bank to curb here, and then something similar over here. Oh man, graffiti is wild. So there's this little bump to curb that someone knobbed. You can still do like stall tricks, I'm assuming. Okay, I'm not assuming. You can still do stall tricks. There's a truck pulling up next to my truck. I'm hoping that's him. Otherwise, I probably should move my truck and not park like a dickhead. This looks super cool though. Hey, nice to finally meet you. Garrett.
Jimmy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man.
This looks sick. I was just telling the people of the internet. It looks super sick.
Yeah, it's unfortunately skate stopped, kind of.
I mean, the middle of it looks fine. Like, they moved the little knobs here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they had the little, the knobs, they knocked them out.
Yeah, that one's a little sketch, but this looks sick, though. Do you mind if we do a little interview segment?
No, let's do it.
Social media is funny, because we just had, like, a full actual introduction off camera.
I know.
Because like, I don't know, like, back in the day...
I'm used to it.
Yeah, okay, you have the double introduction as an influencer. You have the real one, and then you have the on-camera one. So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
I think quickly, I tried my best to not do your introduction for you. I think it'd be cooler coming from you. Mainly just who you are, your real name if you want to share it, your social media name, quick background, and then plan for the day.
Yep, I'm Jimmy Larson, aka Off-Grid Skater on social media, Instagram and YouTube. And basically, I've been traveling around the world and the US pretty much my whole life, skating spots. And I just recently got into the YouTube world and kind of been watching the things that you've been doing in life and all the different YouTubers, and I think it's super cool. I don't know, I reached out to you and I was like, yo, dude, let's go skate some spots in Sac because I knew you're in the area. And today, hopefully we're gonna hit a bunch of off-grid spots and shred.
That's the preface that I gave them, is I said, we're gonna go spot hunting today, but they might be unique.
Yeah.
They might be a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, I was surprised you were down.
Yeah, no, totally. Quick backstory on your backstory. Like, we had talked earlier about you living in a van for a while, but not documenting everything, you know, history with Metro, as deep as you want to go or as not. But.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically I traveled around my whole life as a kid, and I've been skateboarding the whole way through. And then when I became an adult, I kept that going and I kept skating. And then at some point over the course of like 5 years, I lived in 6 different vans.
Damn.
And when I was living in a van, it was like, oh wait, I could go be in any state or any city and I could go skate, and I would go like find spots and meet people and just keep on shredding. And then I went on this like crazy trip to Panama. I drove from San Francisco to Panama.
Damn.
In a van.
Right.
And it took me 6 months because because then when I drove back from Panama, and there's a whole bunch of stories and breakdowns all kinds of shit. But then I drove back and I got to Austin, Texas, and they were like, and there was a Thrasher death match going on, and I had been completely disconnected from like society for a while.
Right.
So it was pretty crazy because I entered the death match and there was all like the legends there, Zared Bassett, I don't know, there was like Jason Jesse when he was on cons and all these shredders, and I made some friends and they were like, yo, when you get back to California, hit us up and then we'll go skate. And I was like, all right. And so I drove around the country some more. And
That's
then
so sick.
eventually made it to California, and I called some of those people. One of them's Frank Faria. Not many people know him, but if you know him, you know him. He's this dude who had a ranch out in Escalon, and he used to have these events there. Anyway, he became a really good friend, and then through him, I met other people. I kept living in a van. Then I met Joel.
Is there I guess it's train tracks, huh?
Anyway, I met Joel from Metro.
Uh-huh.
And Joel was like, hey, it would be cool if you like documented what you did and made a little series. And I was like,
So up until here, you had no social media presence? Like you were just living it?
no, I was against it, actually.
Okay.
I was like, no, well, I mean, I would always like get the things like right at the tail end. So I like had a MySpace for a second, but everybody was already off
everyone
it.
had left it by that time?
And then they were all on Facebook, and then I got on Facebook and everybody was gone. And then I was like, screw all these. I deleted them all.
Yeah.
And then, Joel was like, hey, you should like start an Instagram. And I mean, he didn't like force me, but it was
like
kind of
suggesting
like,
it.
Yeah, it was that time when everybody was kind of jumping on social media in the 2012-ish. By the way, I didn't even mention, so I went to the Mayan ruin. When I went to Panama, I went down to the Mayan ruins for December 21st, 2012, which was supposed to be the end of the Mayan calendar.
Whoa, yeah.
That was crazy because I actually did bring a digicam, and I was gonna film the whole thing. Or no, I did film everything, and I was gonna like vlog it, but I didn't even know I was vlogging it.
Right.
And on December 21st, 2012, I was going through the jungle to get to the Mayan ruins, and I lost the camera.
No!
With all the footage from all my travels, and I was like, all right, it's a sign.
Yeah, damn.
And it was crazy. So I was like, all right, so I experienced everything just without any cameras,
Right.
without thinking about vlogging. I did journal everything, which someday I'm hoping to like turn into maybe like a little book or something.
That'd be sick.
Anyway, so then when I came all the way back, I meet Joel from Metro and Gary Rogers. He was filming Skate Line, and they were kind of like, yeah, you should do your own little show. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I live in a van. I'll do like van days. So I started documenting. I put out like one episode a month. I did that for 12 months.
And was that on your socials or through Metro?
It was on Metro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that some of the viewers here actually remember that, because I remember that.
Yeah, people may have seen it. It was called Van Days. They're still up if you want to go see them. And yeah, they were cool, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I just was doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like making a show for them. And then so after 12 episodes, I got completely burnt out.
Right.
And I was over it. And I was like, all right. And I realized one crucial thing. So I lived in 6 vans over the course of 5 years. And when I was in a van, I was always looking for a place to camp or somewhere to be. And then I was like, wait a second. Why don't I just buy a piece of land?
Oh, okay.
So then I bought a piece of land out in the middle of the desert in about like 2016. There's a couple stories to it.
Okay.
I actually had another piece of land, 180 acres in Northern California, and I was in the process of buying it, but it ended up burning down. But I was caretaking it for a couple months with my lady, and that's a whole nother story. And so then after we went through the wildfires in Northern California, we actually were literally homeless, and I didn't have a van, and things got really rough for me for a while. So I was like, what are we gonna do now? And then I was like, wait, land's cheap in the deserts, and I don't have to worry about fires.
Right.
So then I went down to bought a place out in Mojave, California, out in the desert. I bought one piece of land, and then this is all a long story. You guys, you can follow along on my YouTube channel.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be giving.
I'm gonna have everything of his linked in the description down below.
Thanks, man. And then so like I'm gonna give a lot of more backstory as I go, because all these stories are so detailed. I'm trying to give you a quick rundown. But so anyway, I bought one piece of land, then I ended up buying another piece of land, and that's where I have my homestead now.
And is that in California?
It's in California.
Okay.
And it's in Mojave, California. I'm just trying to like shorten things a little bit.
I mean, say as much as you want. I'll either edit it out or force them to listen to it. Cool. They can skip through it. That's why there's that skip feature on YouTube.
Master editor here.
Yeah.
So my whole point to it is that I got burnt out on social media in around 2014, and I was like, screw this. And me and my lady, we were like, let's live off grid. And we were living off grid for about 4 years with no social media, just like almost no internet at points. We'd be watching like VHS on like our TV. And
is this in the off-grid spot in the desert?
Yeah.
Okay.
So from the desert, I had a handyman business.
Okay.
So I was going into LA a bunch, and I was like working for different clients in the west side, and up in Highland Park, and I started going to like the local, like when it was rush hour time, I'd be like, fuck man, I'm not gonna drive in the rush hour. Let me go to a skate park. Okay. And I knew nothing about LA, so I'd pick a skate park and I'd go skate there. And some of them were boring and I was bummed, it was just like me skating by myself, hard to like connect with the locals. And then I went to Garvanza skate park.
Okay, yeah.
Garvanza skate park changed my life. I started making friends there, and I met Foss, the owner of Heroin Skateboards.
Okay, yeah.
And he basically kind of took me under his wing, and he was like, yo, like, your skating's awesome, Jimmy. Like, that kind of thing. Anyway, shout out to you, Foss, if for some reason you're watching this.
I don't know if he is, but if you are, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he had an awesome brand, and everything was super sick, and I was like, man, I should start up social media again. So I got 2019. I started up Off Grid Skater, and I was like, oh, I'm a skater and I'm off grid.
Right.
Here's my Instagram. And I just skated, kept building up my homestead, and like the Instagram kind of started taking off with like my creative approach to skateboarding or whatever. And I just kind of like I started learning that like it's pretty cool to use social media as a tool. Obviously one thing that's really important is you got to find a balance.
This is what we were talking about off camera.
This is what's cool about meeting all the different YouTubers and all the different people who are on social media is like everybody has a different approach. And one thing I'm already sensing from you is that you're like all about trying to find a balance, which you've obviously been in the game for a long time, so it must be, you have so much to tell. I can't wait to continue talking more. But yeah, so social media, it can be an awesome tool. And so recently I decided to start a YouTube, and here we are.
Sick.
And today we're gonna go skate a bunch of spots and kind of like document it as we go and just have fun,
Yeah, so we're filming some stuff for his channel, as well as I'm just gonna be kind of vlogging and bringing you guys throughout the day. I don't know what we're getting into. All he said is that he has some spots we want to explore, and based on the backstory and everything you've told me, I don't know how many of them I can skate, but I will happily try. And then while I have you, can I show them the crazy trucks that you got? Because he has these trucks that just blew my mind. Yeah. And the trucks and your truck, actually, because you got a cool little build going on back there.
So when I'm not in the desert, I'm living out of this thing.
Okay, sick.
I used to live in vans, but then I realized I needed four-wheel drive.
Yep.
And I also need to be able to pull things if I needed to. So yeah, this is like kind of my bed.
Wow, and then you got the under storage as well.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't really show this stuff off enough, but the quiver.
Damn. Wow, these wheels are crazy.
You look at this one.
Oh, is this snow skate? Yeah. Wow, sick.
This came in handy when I was traveling with the Skate Nomad and we went into the Rockies.
I bet.
Okay, so you wanted to see the truck,
yeah,
right?
just without no context, just do what you did earlier. What?
So I can switch in and out depending on what I'm skating or what kind of board I want to skate with. This is the Frankenstein setup.
That just blew my mind.
But real quick, this is the off-grid setup with my off-grid all-terrain grip tape. Those trucks are called the Quick Trucks. You can check them out on Instagram. And these are my Shark wheels, which are an all-terrain wheel. And then, of course, we got some Tail Devils so we can spark things up.
That's so sick.
But yeah, this is like my regular, quote-unquote, regular setup. And then these also have the Quick Trucks, which never fall off.
Dude, so he just like, when we were talking off camera, he's like casually pulled his truck off, and I was like, what did you just do? I think that's it. Let's get a session on. Sorry for, you know what, I was gonna say sorry for the long video. I'm not. Yeah, I might be sorry for my editing later, but all right, let's skate. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, you can see this whole thing had these skate stopper nuggets in there, but someone came through and, I don't know, jackhammered them out, grinded them out or something. Same thing here though, it was skate stopped and someone grinded them down, but like that one still sticks out a little bit, like that can catch your board. This one's pretty bad too, that one sticks out a lot. Board slide over. Board slide over it? Whoa, whoa, I forgot you have the Tail Devils. I'm like, it's sparking.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it sparked a lot, that was sick. Damn. Yeah, no, today's gonna be a fun day. I can feel it. There it is. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how well it's showing on camera, but he's going for hippie jump over the telephone holder thing. Rock to fakie, or rock and roller, rock, hippie jump something. Oh, what? First try. Yeah, I guess he tried it once before I was filming.
First
but
try on camera.
Yeah, first on camera try. Damn, that's so cool. The regular one wasn't cool enough, so he's doing it switch now.
Yeah, I think I could do it actually just as easy as the regular.
Must be nice. Oh, those sparks are insane.
If it had 2 rails on it, it would be easier.
It looks like a firework. Oh, there it is. That's the one.
Thank you for filming.
Yep. I want to check out these little railroad things. Let's see. Ow. Oh, they're kind of sticky. That's what I didn't bring was wax. We'll see what happens. Oh God! All right. God. You said you had wax?
Yeah, it's right around the corner to your right in that bag.
All right. Those are not grinding. You can see my kingpin just digging into it a little bit there. Get it nice and lathered up. All right. See if that makes any difference. Oh yeah. That's what we needed. Okay. It slides now. Yeah, that made a lot of difference. God! Yeah, I didn't like that. Okay. Okay. I don't know how much the camera picked up on that, but I grinded farther than I thought. Wax up the other one here. What a like perfect little skate obstacle, huh? Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh God! Whoa. Oh man, all right. God. You know what it is? Here's my excuse. It's not a round rail, you know? I always say round rails are my go-to. It's a little bit too square for me. It has nothing to do with my skill. It's just the rail, obviously. Okay, next try. Okay, come on. No! Oh, that was so good. I was trying to hold on for dear life. I kind of want to go all the way.
You gotta go all the way.
I gotta go all the way, huh?
Still sick though.
Oh! I did not like that one at all. Come on. I do feel like there's a lot of potential at this spot. Like for a time when like A, I sucked less, but B, we just have more time.
Yeah.
Doing some crazy 50-50 kickflip crook would be like, I bet some crazy stuff's gone down here. Oh. The battle of the faster you go, the easier it is to go all the way, but the scarier it is to come in. Oh my God. When I skate, I'm just full of excuses right now, but when I skate a round rail, I feel like a lock-in, you know what I mean? And on this one, I feel like I'm landing and just sliding on ice.
Yeah.
And I just can't find that lock point. All right. Oh. I didn't pop the kickflip. Oh, we're still going. I don't know where we're going. We're not going anywhere. Dude. We're going to a new spot. That's where we're going. There's so many of these little railroad ties. It would be cool to come back here when I'm like feeling more up to like a battle instead of just a 50-50. Because these things are everywhere. Super cool spot. Damn. This is sick. Wow. Cool. You dropped in on that? Yeah. What? That's insane. Oh, that's so scary. Got you guys, don't worry, I'm here for you. This is a sick spot. I feel very out of my element, in a good way. It's a sick spot, but like frontside wall bash, wall ride, not usually up my alley. Oh, there it is. Oh God, oh my God. He says he's going for the drop in. You're saying like there, yeah?
Yeah, like here. The thing is, though, people think you're jumping off the freeway, so we gotta do it kind of quick.
Okay, yeah, we don't want any of that. Wild. Are you good?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What went wrong there?
Gravity?
All right, right
Get it. You are so gnarly.
here. I don't know what happened there.
I think gravity. You got it. It's there.
I haven't done a big boy drop in a while.
That's a big boy dropping, all right. Also, I'm filming on his iPhone as well, and I have like the crazy wide angle on here, so I'm standing a little bit farther back. Here he goes. Oh, it's there. Oh no!
I don't know, I guess that's it.
That is gnarly. You got another board or no?
I do, but we'd have to go back for it.
Right.
What do you think?
It's up to you. I mean, I want to see it. I know the viewers want to see it. It's a matter of if you want to do it.
Good thing we have the quick trucks. We're gonna switch it out real quick. All right, let's switch them out.
That is so crazy to me.
Truck.
That just blew my entire mind. That just threw everything I knew about skateboarding right out the window. That whole board change took what, 8 seconds? 8, 9 seconds? we're already going back to the spot. That is so crazy. Okay, that one's sticky. Oh, it is nice out.
All right, we got a new board. Thanks to quick trucks.
That was it! Wow.
Thanks, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Wow, I held on for
Dude, that I could see it was like right on the tipping point.
I came so close.
That was
to
sick
falling
though.
off.
That is crazy.
All right.
Next spot? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and the elbow. Oh. That's how you know it's a good session though.
I left it like.
I'll just follow you then. I'll follow you the next spot. Look at the spot that homie just brought me to. Oh my god. What even is that thing? Like, what's the point of this structure?
To me, it looks like a quarter pipe.
Yeah, okay. What a spot. That is insane. Not only are you threading the needle here, you have like a board width there. That also curves left, and that's there in the way. That is so crazy.
Not to mention that.
Yeah, not to mention that. That is so gnarly. That is actually insane. All right, on to the next spot. This looks like a spot that I can actually skate. Yeah, so I've seen this spot before. I've just never actually skated it myself. It's cool to have like a little a tour guide show me all the local spots finally. So how are you so familiar with all the Sac spots and everything?
Well, I lived in Sac for like 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm originally from the East Coast. When I first came to California, I came to Sacramento.
Okay, so you were in Sac for 5 or 6 years, and then did the whole van traveling.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So this thing's cool. Like I said, I've seen it a bunch. It's just this little DIY barrier thing that I can probably skate more so than whatever that last spot
Wait,
was.
no, this is the spot.
Stupid. I didn't catch you guys that time. Hope you're okay. I want to try to get a little something over the hole. And by something I mean the one trick I can do, board slide. I'm not going fast enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I surprised myself with the kickflip, but I really wanted to go for the rock and roll. I just didn't have the speed for that. Wasn't really expecting to land that. Oh, we're taking that. What? I have no idea about this camera angle, but we're just putting it somewhere. How was the tailbone after that one?
Oh, it's good. I'm a skateboarder. Let's get out of the city limits, man.
Oh, so we're hitting some off-grid spots now?
Yeah, we gotta go off-grid. Pretty much the rest of the day is gonna be off-grid spots.
Oh man, I don't even know what that means, but I think we're gonna find out. Bro, where is he taking me? This is not a skate spot. Where is there a skate spot here? Oh, all right. We just pulled into this like dirt lot over the train tracks, and I don't know where we are. Yeah. Okay. We're rolling up to the spot, and he prefaces this by saying, "What you do is when you have to explain a skate spot, that's how you know it's some off-grid skater shit." This is the spot, mind you. That. What do you do?
So you grind that, and then you go that way.
Grind what?
This right here. So we gotta wax it up a little bit.
Okay.
We gotta clear a quick little path and then a little path there.
Okay. I see the vision actually. I can see this working. Cool. Okay. No, I'm glad I brought the broom now. That's a good call.
Oh my God.
Sweeping content. Giving the people what they want. So you're saying you skate it this way? Like you come at, oh my God. This is insane. Yeah. Breaking out the big guns. I'm gonna see if I can just like blow a path down to the bottom. That's working a little bit, right? It's leaving a few stragglers, but. Yeah, no, I see the vision now. This is, it's making more sense in my head now. I'm not saying it's a great spot, but I see the vision now. Come in there, hit the coping, quote unquote. Go all the way down there. It's steep. I need to feel it out first. You get going fast. All right, this is gnarly. It's not necessarily the speed that's gnarly. It's like all the rocks that we missed, because there's a lot of them. If there's one thing I can say about this spot, is that the wide angle lens on the action camera doesn't do it justice. I'm not too worried about making it look gnarly. I'm just documenting all the kind of behind the scenes stuff and the journey. He's gonna try, 5.0 fakie, yeah?
I'm gonna do a 5.0 first.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on like iPhone filming for him and getting his clips, and you guys just kind of get the behind the scenes stuff. Just know, it's a gnarly spot.
Okay.
That was so scary. My feet were just not right, but you can't jump off. So like halfway through, I'm just like, I'm doing it now apparently. Yep. Bro, you get going so fast. The camera doesn't do it justice. There's literally shotgun shells. It's the 4th one I've seen out here. Kinda in the middle of nowhere. It's a spot, more or less, kinda, loosely. Mission success with the broom. That was a cool spot actually. Oh, except it's hot, it's 102. Oh yeah. Every spot that we venture into is just more and more completely a shot in the dark as to what it could be. What is this? Whoa, is that a rock? Is that the spot? What is over there? That thing's actually pretty sick. That's a rock. I guess. I don't know quite what I'm gonna do. I think probably just drop in, maybe ollie fakie. At this point, like, bro, my legs are beat, so I'm just gonna kind of cruise around and see where we end up. Because we got, what, a couple rock spots here, and then a couple more, like 2 more spots on the way to my place?
Yeah, so just a couple more rocks to skate. Here, I'll do the honors.
All right, break in the rock for me. I don't know if I have the right wheels for this. Oh God! You know, I will say though, rocks pop very unreliably. Oh my God. Whoa! Oh! No, I'm going that way apparently. Kickflip rock to fakie, you get it? Now we're filming for his channel, a little behind the scenes stuff.
You know, it's just such a pleasure to have Garrett out here
Thank
for
you.
off-grid skating, because like he's got such a great attitude about
Appreciate
everything,
that.
and he's down for the adventure, and that's
Just
what
having
I'm
fun
all
with
about.
it. Oh yeah.
Sick, man.
This has been cool so far. These spots have been sick. Look at this next spot. We have some more rocks. Yeah, I don't know how you get out of that one. That doesn't seem possible. And on to the next spot. I'm seeing more rocks. At least this rock has some Bondo, so that's a step up from the last one. Gotta warm up for a little drop in, see how everything feels. I'm looking at this option that I'm not 100% sure yet, just because I'm tired. And it's gnarly, like I don't want to make it sound not gnarly. He wants to wally it, just again, not today. But I was looking at just ollie in, but it's like, it's pretty gnarly. Kind of see, I mean like, you know, my whole viewpoint on skating. I'm just trying to have fun with it. I don't want to get broke off either, but it does look pretty doable. The last thing I'm in the mood for right now is jumping. Oh, my poor legs. Ow. Just threading the needle on that landing. Oh, I don't know. I just have to avoid this. So I'm landing here, essentially, because my trucks will hit that. As long as I land here, I mean, it should be chill. But the takeoff is like kind of gnarly. Because yeah, I mean, it's just this. I essentially have to pop there, thread the needle, and avoid that little vein or crack or whatever, the rock crack, opposite of a crack rock. It's like right there. Figured we're better off with a voice over here because it was just me being all neurotic and in my head of trying to figure out how to make this work and thread the needle. And weirdly enough, the only way I could make it work was if I did it in a line. That's just how my brain worked. I think I needed like the adrenaline. So I did my best with what was on the top here. There was like a little kitty playpen thing, some relatively rough ground with some big cracks, and then the gap, obviously. And that try right there, that was like third try. And I'm literally cutting out over an hour of footage. I think it took me an hour and a half total, which like I did not expect. It was miserable during the battle because they're all like relatively easy tricks. And I kept doing this. I would get to the rock and just get bodied, whether I stick and slam onto the ground, or I think on this one here, I slip out. And again, like I was debating putting in a lot of the attempts and documenting more of the battle. I figured just to save both of our sanity, because I really don't want to rewatch all that footage. Just take my word for it. It took a while. So yeah, a lot of those slip outs, which was annoying as the day progressed and like I got more tired and fatigued. I started messing up the tray flip more often, and my legs were just giving out. And it was, again, over an hour. I want to say an hour and a half. I'm not sure how many tries it took. I don't want to go count them either. Really didn't think it was going to take that long. However, this is the end result here. This is the one that I was able to roll away from. Huge thank you to Jimmy for filming as well and showing me these spots. Ton of fun. Really didn't look that cool. Like, it didn't look that gnarly, but it felt cool. That was one of the longest battles I've had in a really long time. For no reason. I was not expecting that to take that long. Oh, I can't breathe. We did it though, it felt cool. Okay, so I kind of messed everything up there. We had 2 more spots that we wanted to hit to film some stuff for his channel as well as mine, and then hit my house. That was just like the most unnecessarily long battle for no reason. But I mean, I'm super hyped I got it, but we're kind of on a time crunch now because Taylor and I have plans tonight. So I think we're cutting out the middle 2 spots that we were gonna hit. We're gonna go to my house. We're gonna film whatever you need for your channel. I'll maybe either give you some behind the scenes stuff or not. I'm like a shell of a human right now. But yeah, we're on time crunch. So we'll see you at my house. Yeah, there you go, right?
I think so.
Trying to just get us situated for an outro here. So yeah, we just wrapped up. Wow, it's so steamy in here, bro.
Yeah,
We're so fucking grimy, whatever.
I'm sure I stink.
I know I do. We just wrapped up filming some stuff. I gave him the full tour, skated the shop until it got dark. He skated the rainbow rail. You're the first, well, the reverse rainbow rail. You're the only other person to ever touch it, let alone land something.
That's amazing.
So yeah, thank you again. Sorry
thank
my
you.
trick took so long. Gonna have all of his socials and everything linked down below. He's about to head out for the night, and I just wanted to do a little outro here and kind of say thank you for showing me around and hanging out. Like, that was fun.
Yeah, man. I can't thank you enough for
Of course.
having me over and just like good vibes and
Fuck yeah.
shredding and getting that ollie into that rock. It was awesome.
I'm hyped on that.
It was
cool.
It was such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
and
you as
skate
well.
with you.
Drive safe getting out of here. Watch out for deer.
All right.
They will run in front of your truck.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I hear you. I'm an East Coaster.
Oh yeah, there
I'm
you
used
go.
to it.
See you guys next video. Peace
Later,
out.
guys.